Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Krishna.
Hare Krishna, everybody. Hare Krishna. We'll sing Damodar Staka, the Kartik month. Nama Isharam Sachidananda Rupam Asat Kundalam Gokulim Rajamana Yashodhabhiyo Lokananda Bhamana Parameshamatyanto Dutangopya Dudanta Moho Neta Yugmam Vijanta Karamoja Yugmena Shatanka Neta Moho Shashakam Pati Rekanta Kanta Itan Devadam Mondaram Bhakti Maja Iti Nekrali Lami Ananda Konde Swagoshami Manchanta Makya Payanta Tadiyeshitaneshu Bhakta Jitatva Muna Primatastam Satta Vitivante Namo Devadamoda Iti Dviksa Idam Timo Kambojam Atyanta Nilay Pritam Kuntalay Snita Raktai Shagota Moho Shumbitam Bimba Rakta Dharame Manasya Virashtama Ram Lakshaname Namo Devadamonda Rananta Vishnu Kasina Prambodho Kajala Vimana Kripadishti Vishyati Dinambatano Vihane Shumamagna Virdikshi Vishne Uve Ratmajau Madhya Mudaya Yadva Vayamutitau Bhakti Bhajo Kritau Cha Tata Prema Bhakti Swakame Prayacha Namokshe Graho Me Asti Namo Nareha Namaste Stu Damne Sporanti Damne Madhyo Narayata Vishwasya Damne Namo Radhikaya Tvadiya Priyave Namo Natalilaya Devaya Tona Nama Isharam Sachidananda Rupam Rasat Kundalam Gokulim Rajamana Yashodhabhiyo Lokalanda Bhamana Parameshtamatyanto Dutangopya Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna, everybody. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna, Manas Ranjan Prabhu.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji.
What is the sequence today? Who is the coordinating?
Today is Swati Mataji and Preeti Mataji.
Hare Krishna, Shivani Mataji.
Prabhuji, Preeti Mataji.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji.
What is the sequence today? Today who are doing?
Preeti Mataji would be the moderator and Swati Mataji would be doing the chat, answering the chat technical questions. Anything is coming.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna. Swati Mataji, Hare Krishna. भागवतु में दर्शन दीजिए. Hare. Swati, admin, Swati co-host. Which is the one?
Already co-host Prabhuji, Swati Mataji. You made co-host.
No, co-host she has written the name. This is same Swati Mataji.
Prabhuji was written admin, no, against her name.
Same person.
She is the co-host.
ठीक है.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna Mataji. So tell me what to do now. We start because
Yes, Prabhuji. It's 7.
schedule is tight. So we plan like this: 7 o'clock, 7:30. I finish the class.
Okay.
7:30 to 7:50, 20 minutes we take questions, and then 20 minutes we continue with what we did yesterday. Yesterday we have started body and the soul. We'll continue.
Okay, Prabhuji.
Okay. Hare Krishna, everybody. Welcome. So this is the month of Kartik. It is very auspicious. You are hearing Bhagavad Gita through the Kartik. All the classes are in the Kartik. Day. So today is a chapter. Om Jnana Timirandasya Jnananjana Shalakaya Chakshurmilitam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha Namo Vishnupadaya Krishna Prishnaye Bhutale Srimate Bhaktivedanta Swamini Dinamine Namaste Saraswati Devi Gauravani Pacharine Nirvishesha Shunivadi Pashad Deshatarine Jayo Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shivasati Gaur Bhaktivinoda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare Hare. So Karma Yoga, so if I say the first chapter was on the hesitation of Arjuna to fight and the observance of the battlefield by 3 people, then second chapter was answer to the Arjuna's 5 reasons he was hesitating to fight. That's all. And the third chapter then becomes how work can be worshipped. Karma Yoga. How karma can be linked to the Lord. Yoga and bhoga are 2 opposite terms. Many times we don't understand these things. So let us go deeper. Why this chapter starts? Every chapter is connected to the previous chapter. Arjuna has an inquiry in this chapter. Ekam Vada. Actually, Bhagavad Gita is finished in 2 chapters. First chapter, Arjuna's question. Second chapter is Krishna's answer. Over. Bhagavad Gita is finished. But then Arjuna asks certain questions to keep expanding what Krishna has taught in the second chapter. In brief, just like a good teacher, you ask him a question, he answers everything in brief. Then, no, that I cannot understand. Krishna then starts expanding. So there are 2 things Krishna explained. One thing was knowledge in activity. Knowledge in inactivity. This is contemplation. I am not body, I am soul. Another thing is activity. So generally acquiring knowledge refers to be an inactive proposal. I'll sit down in some place and I'll read some books, I'll contemplate on it. And the second thing is activity for the pleasure of the Lord, like Hanuman fighting for Lord Rama. So he himself proves spiritual life doesn't mean inactivity. But most of the time, idea is spiritual life means inactivity. I go to I'll leave everything and I'll sit in the forest, and that is supposed to be spiritually advanced. But people don't understand. In the 2 wars which happened, Mahabharata and Ramayana, hero was a devotee. In Ramayana, Hanuman was a hero, active, not sitting inactive. So this thing has to be clarified. So he's telling one side he talked about inactivity because certain set of shlokas in the second chapter he talked about contemplating I'm not body and soul. You talked about the properties of soul. It doesn't look to be I have to do activity for that. I can just cultivate that knowledge sitting in a place. And then again you talk about activity in devotional service and another set of verses. So I'm confused. Tell me one thing. Why you say 2 contradictory things? Krishna is ready. Karmendriyani samyamya ya aste manasa smaran indriyarthan vimudhatma mityachara sa uchyate. Karmendriyani samyamya ya aste manasa smaran. Karmendriyani samyamya. One who restrains the senses of action. Karmendriyani samyamya. But yaste manasa smaran. But his mind is constantly thinking about indriyarthan, on the objects of sense enjoyment. Vimudhatma. Vimudhatma means he is a fool number one. Mithyachara socha. He's not called brahmachari, he's called mithyachari. You can look at the typical picture here. Everything is there. Lot of symbols of renunciant are there. Brahmachari, sannyasi symbols are there. The dress is there. The garland is there. Navaratna Mala is there. Janev is there. Some, but none. Big dadi is there. But one thing is also, one BD cigarette is there. This is called mithyachari. Instead of being a mithyachari, better do honest work, sweep the road, and an honest livelihood. That is more respectable. That's what Krishna is telling Arjuna. If you run away from the battlefield, you'll just be a mithyachari. You are a kshatriya. Krishna is talking to Arjuna as a kshatriya. You gradually purify yourself. Instead of running away from all activities and you thinking you'll sit in the forest and contemplate on God, you will not do anything, just become a mithyachari. That's all. Here is Bharat Maharaj, the great king. He was so great that Bhagavatam spends a lot of verses about his great rule. Therefore, India is called Bharat Varsha because of him. There are many Bharats in Indian history, but he is given the special credit. Not India, whole Earth planet was known as Bharat Varsha after him. Previous to that, it was known as Ilavata Varsha. So this king was quite a young age, handed over kingdom to his son and came to practice his spiritual life. But then, there he got distracted. He was so advanced spiritually that almost he had reached the stage of spiritual perfection. Shraddha, sadhu sangha, bhajan ke, anartimiti, nishta, ruchi, asakti, bhava, prema. Just once you reach prema, you see the Lord face to face out of your purification, having revived your love for the Lord. But just one stage before, just like in a Ludo, at 99, there is a snake. You get trapped. Small thing, very small thing. What happens is that he sees one mother deer jumping across a stream to save herself from a tiger. And in the fear of the tiger, as she jumps to save her life, she was pregnant, she has a premature delivery, and the child falls in the water. And she lands other side of the stream. And because of the delivery pain and exhaustion, dies. And a small child is helplessly fallen on the stream. Bharat Maharaj goes and picks it up, brings to his own ashram, some grass food to eat. Child grows up. Then he has nothing to do with them. He's going and hunting for his friends. But this fellow is whole day waiting. So much so he's attached to the deer that he's lost all his focus on the Lord. Can you see that now? His mind is not in what he's doing. He's looking here only. And just a matter of time, deer grows up and then he has nothing more to do with him. And whole day is searching for the deer. And finally one day falls down from a cliff searching for the deer and becomes a deer next life. This example is given in the Bhagavatam to illustrate how we have to be serious in spiritual life. And just running away to the forest, Abhinay Manoj, please wait. Running away to the forest that Arjuna will proposing to do will lead to something like this, or even worse, Vishwamitra. You know what happened to him. So that's why Krishna does not want, Manasvi, please wait. So Krishna doesn't want Arjuna to get distracted in this way and do something which is impossible. On the other hand, Krishna is recommending, see, basically there is a debate of karma yoga and karma sannyasa again and again in Bhagavad Gita, 3rd chapter, 5th chapter, and 18th chapter. And every time Krishna upholds karma yoga compared to karma sannyasa. Karma sannyasa means stopping all activities. And karma yoga means doing activities for the Lord's pleasure. And karma yoga vishishyate. Again Krishna says, Karma Yoga is better. On the other hand, if a sincere person tries to control the active senses by the mind and begins Karma Yoga in Krishna consciousness without attachment, is by far superior to karma. This, what you saw, Mithyachari just now. Better is the person, he is the King Pratap Rudra at the time of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, very great king of Orissa, and is personally sweeping the road in front of Jagannatha deity, Jagannath Rath Yatra, personally doing it. So Chaitanya Mahaprabhu was so pleased to see this. That is what is needed. This is better than a false renunciate. Work done to the sacrifice of Vishnu has to be performed, otherwise work causes bondage in the material world. Therefore, O son of Kunti, perform your prescribed duty for his satisfaction. Yagnarthat karmano anyatra loko ayam karma bandhanaha tadartam kaunteya mukta sangha samachara. That's a shloka. A same teaching was given by Narada to Yudhishthira in Bhagavatam. Therefore, I brought this picture. Krishna looks so beautiful. He's sitting on the royal throne, and Narada is visiting. Narada, another amazing personality, and Yudhishthira Maharaj is having some inquiries, some doubts clear. So now I wanted to explain something about cycle of sacrifice in this chapter. Evam parvartitam chakram. This chakram I wanted to explain. See, Krishna teaches the Vedas. The teachings of Lord Krishna, that is called Veda. Veda means knowledge. Veda doesn't mean a mythology. Dharamam tu shakshad bhagavat pranitam. Vedas mean the orders of the Lord. And based on that, just like Bhagavad Gita, when you look at the Bhagavad Gita, best way to look at it is orders of the Lord. The three ways to look at the book. One way is thinking, concepts, and it's beautiful concepts. Next way is feeling, there's nothing but love of the Lord. That's very high. Even higher, orders of the Lord. My Lord, please give me orders. So Krishna gives instructions to they're called the Vedas. And the Vedas bind our activities. Our activities should be molded, should be controlled by the instruction. Shastra. Shash means to control. Shastra, Shastra. It controls our activities. Our life, and it is governed according to the Shastra. In whatever occupation we are doing, that is very nice. And by the result, every activity will get some result. By the result, you worship the Lord. Now, when you do this much, it's perfection on your part. Total perfection, because a hospital is meant for rehabilitation of an individual, correct? For curing an individual. Just like so many famous personalities get arrested for drugs and they go to drugs. That's happening nowadays. And they go to the jail. Why do you come to the jail? Now I have some duties in jail. Duties in jail. You come from being rehabilitated, not duties. So similarly, we have all come to this world not to show some big things. We have come to get rehabilitated. Just like in a hospital, if a patient is regularly taking his medicine very carefully, following all the guidelines of the doctor, the whole staff is very happy because they know he'll become cured. Just giving an example, sometimes medical cure may not be perfect, but I'm giving an example. So everybody in the hospital is very happy. This person is participating in the purpose of the hospital. So similarly, this world is not a hotel, it's an hospital for our purification. When we participate in the purpose of this material creation, which is for our self-purification, by following the steps, the nature responds. What happens? Rain. Rain is Yagnat Bhavati Parjanyo. Because of rain, because of Yagna, the rain comes. Annad Bhavati Bhutani Parjanya Anna Samva. And because of rain, the grain comes. You get grain now. And because of grain, what do? You don't directly eat. That's not our culture. The first crop is always offered to the Lord, any part of India. They offer some nice dishes made from the grain for the pleasure of the Lord, and they take prasadam. This is Chakram. And again, the Lord gives instruction, that is the Vedas. Vedas bind our life, and based on our, you can see, Vedas bind our life, and we do activities guided by the Shastra. And then with the result of the activity, we worship the Lord, Yagna. From Yagna comes rain, from rain comes grain, and grain we offer to the Lord and we eat. This is Chakra. Evam pravartitam chakram. So this is actually work becomes worship. But today, many times people say I'm doing karma, but they are not doing karma, they're doing vikarma. There was one of my students, not my student, rather, same college, one student called me, sir, I'm from the same college one day. I said, yeah, that's fine. He was chatting with me now. So I said, okay, what's happening? Sir, yesterday I went and I met a girl and whatever, something nonsense is spoke. So why are you speaking all the nonsense to me? Sir, this I'm doing my karma. Sir, this is not karma. This is vikarma. So mostly people are not even doing standard of pure activities. So where is karma yoga? First, bring karma. Karma means no sinful activity. And the result of the activities when you do, when you offer to the Lord, that is called karma yoga. Otherwise, it is karma bhog. So lowest standard is vikarma. Person is sinful life. Don't say I'm doing karma. That is vikarma. Above vikarma comes I'm doing activities which are pure. I'm not doing any sinful activity, harming myself or harming other. And then these activities, when I'm doing, the result of that I'm offering the Lord. That's called karma yoga, not karma bhog. There is a famous verse, Karmanev adhikarahate. I think yesterday we discussed. Ma phaleshu kadachana, ma karma phala hetubhu, mate sangosar karmani. Karmani ev adhikarate. We have a right to do our activities. Ma phaleshu kadachana, but we do not have any right on the fruits. Karmanev adhikarashe, ma phaleshu kadachana, ma karma phala hetubhu, because we are not the cause of the fruit. All the cause of the fruit belongs to the Lord. The rain, the seed, the land. I explained this point yesterday. So therefore, Maste Sango Sakarmani, because the result of activity goes to the Lord, don't become inactive. Still work for the pleasure of the Lord. That's Karma Yoga. So the principle of Karma Yoga, if you follow, the gradually mind becomes very purified and work becomes worship. But in Kali Yuga to do yagna is very difficult because the ghee is 2000 rupee kilo. Desi cow ghee is that much. Inquire. And if you you agree to all kind of varieties of Holstein and cows, then you can get for 500 rupees buffalo, Holstein, goat, what you get generally in Karnataka, your Nandini, and plus so many other things. And even with that, suppose you're pouring 1 liter ghee every day, who will allow you? One thing, you cannot use dalda. You need ghee, which is very expensive. Second problem is we need somebody who can chant the mantras purely, attentively, with good consciousness. Forget that. That will not get anybody. Therefore, the yagna process is not recommended for Kali Yuga. It's not practical. Yagna is Sankirtana Pray Yajanti Sumetasa. Bhagavatam says in Kali Yuga, what is needed is Sankirtana Yagna. And Yajanti Sumetasa, all intelligent people accept this process of the Nama Sankirtana as inaugurated by Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu 500 years ago. Yagna Sankirtana Praya. Praya means he will start the Nama Sankirtana Yagna and all intelligent people will follow in its footsteps. This is predicted in the Bhagavatam 11.532. Krishna Varnam Tasha Krishnam Sangopangavasta Pashadam Yagnai Sankirtana Praya Jayanti Sumedasaha. Now here, you see, when you chant Hare Krishna mantra, first you should chant Jayo Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Srivasadi Gaura Bhakta once. I'll again chant that. Jayo Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Srivasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda. And then chant the Maha Mantra Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare Hare. One of the most important things to control in life is the tongue. If you are constantly chanting name of the Lord with the tongue has two activities, tasting and talking. At talking, it does so many offenses, and by tasting, it leads you to do sinful activities. Therefore, if you constantly chant the holy name of the Lord, and the next thing is, you taste the prasadam offered to the Lord, tongue is controlled. Yagna shishta shano shante bhunchete sarva kilveshay bhunjatate tu agam papam ye pachanti atma karana. In this chapter, another, I was telling Bhagavad Gita the orders. What are the orders Krishna gives in chapter 2? Number 1, always chant his name. Number 2, eat after offering food to the Lord for his pleasure. Yagna shishta shano shante munchate sarva kilveshay Bhunjate to agam papam ye pachanti atma karana. And when you offer the food to the Lord for his pleasure, that becomes prasadam, which purifies us. This is the chakram I used to develop chakra. The shlokas were there. Annad bhavati bhutani parjanya anna sambhava yagnad bhavati parjanyo yagna karma samudbhavaha. Annad bhavati bhutani. All living in the subsistence food gain. Parjanya anna sambhava, and the rain, food gain comes from rain. Rains are produce the performance of yagna. Yagnad bhavati parjanyo. The first two lines you all agree. Everybody lives on food grain. That is true from any part of the world. And food gain comes because of rain. Parjanya anna sambhava. So where Bhagavad Gita in mythology, Baba? These two things aren't the logical, these two lines. Everybody lives on rain and rain comes from rain. But the next two lines you have to understand. Yagnad bhavati parjanyo. The material nature will not support if activities are not done for the Lord's pleasure. And if it is not moving for our purification. When it is done, then yagnad bhavati parjanyo. There will be all material supplies, including rain. And then where the yagna is situated? Yagna karma samudbhavaha. Yagna is connected to a prescribed duties. Therefore, without being attached to the fruits of activities, one should act as a matter of duty, working without attachment or taste. This is our Nishkam Karma Yoga. Not easy to do in the beginning. There are two kinds of Karma Yogas people can do. One is called, see how they're all dressed. Dhoti, kurta, how nice it looks. They look so bright. Because they are hearing. Anyway, so Nishkama Karma, Sakama Karma. Nishkama Karma means when you're doing activity just for the Lord's pleasure. Like you work hard, you get salary, and all the salary you keep at the feet of the Lord. My Lord, this belongs to you. Lakshmi belongs to Narayana, not me. I don't want to be next Ravana. Mother Sita, Lakshmi belongs to Lord Rama. But little I can take for prasada, for my simple life. Just to keep myself alive, simple, to continue to do yagna for the Lord's pleasure. That is very advanced, and Nishkam Karma Yoga is exactly same as Bhakti Yoga. But mostly we cannot do that in the beginning. What we do is Sakama Karma Yoga. We are doing our activities. I'm very proud. I'm a big doctor. I'm a big engineer. I'm a big architect. I'm a big chartered accountant, whatever it may be, whatever you are. You're very attached to the profession, very proud of being expert in the profession. Okay, that is cause and very have big plans of enjoying the fruit of that work. That's also okay, but don't do sinful act. Then karma cannot be offered. Okay, then the result of the work, some portion, 0.01%, 0.1%, 1%, you offer for the Lord's glorification. That calls Sakam Karma Yoga. There is a connection. Yoga is there. Link is there. You cannot say I'm just working and that's Karma Yoga. That is Karma Bhog. You're just enjoying the fruit. A mango tree you grow, you get 500 fruits, you put in a bag and take you home to eat. That is Karma Bhog. Where is the Lord? At least take one mango, first offer to the Lord for his pleasure. Take. That is called Sakama. At least some sacrifice is there for the Lord's pleasure. Sakama. Nishkama is very advanced, but that's the perfection. That almost becomes like Bhakti Yoga. Anvitaji, good, wait. Yadi adi acharati sheshta tattat evataro janaha sayat pramanam kurute lokastat anuvartate. Yadi acharati sheshta. Whatever activity the great man does, tattat evataro janaha. The common man follow that. Yadi acharati. Whatever great lead person does. Sayat pramanam kurute. Whatever standard is set, people follow that. So Krishna is explaining in this section of the chapter how even I, Arjuna, I'm very careful what I'm doing because I don't want to set wrong precedents. Similarly, if you run away from the battlefield, you're going to set a very bad precedent and it will lead people astray. So not to disturb the mind of the ignorant man attached to the fruitive activities for prescribed duties, people generally will be sakama karmis only. A learned person should not induce them to stop. Oh, you're thinking about fruit, so don't work. No. Do, but at least some portion of the fruit gradually start worshiping the Lord. Rather, by working a spirit of devotion, okay, give a good example of a Nishkam Karma Yogi, engage in all sort of activity for the gradual development of Krishna consciousness. People gradually develop, not suddenly. Bewildered spirit soul, prakriti kriya mahanani, gunai karmani sarvashaha, ahankaram munatma kartahamiti manyate. Because of the infection, all the material modes, we are moving like Katputli of the modes. Original nature of the soul is only to serve the Lord. that is covered by infection. Now, just like suppose I have cold infection, I'll be sneezing. That is not my healthy behavior. The same way, the three modes cover me, and my original, natural, dormant love for the Lord is covered, and I just behave like a person interested in material activities. Arjuna said, okay, my Krishna, that's fine. Why, what one is impelled to sinful acts even unwillingly as if engaged by force? He uses the word anicham and bala. Anicca means you don't want to do, but you're forced to do. So Krishna says, oh, dhumena vriyate vahnihi. In fact, Krishna's answer first is kama esha, krodha esha, rajoguna samadbhava. Arjuna, all these activities are done because of rajoguna. Mahashano mahapapa vidhi ema vyarina. Just like I sneeze when I don't want to do because of infection. So I have acquired the infection of rajoguna, and therefore unwanted things are happening. And the next sloka, Krishna talks about how this infection can be at different degrees. Little cold, too much cold, too much cold. So dhume na vriyate vahanihi, like a smoke covering fire. So that is human life, because some amount of God consciousness is there in human life always. Yatha darsha malenita, the mirror covered by dust. That's compared to animal life. And then Yatha ulbena vrito garbha, child covered in the womb, that is compared to plant life. Tatha tene damavrita. In this way, we are covered by different degrees of lust. Okay. This again, fire is covered by. So human life is actually very valuable, because some fire is there. Just like when you're cooking, have you done the cooking in the wood? There is some little fire in the beginning, a lot of smoke. What do? Bring a fan. Book, 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 book. Similarly, if carefully the fire of God consciousness, which is there inherent in every human being's heart, is handled based on the directions of the Acharyas and Krishna in Bhagavad Gita, you handle that fire carefully, full God consciousness will arise in the heart. That's a result of good sadhana. Okay. So here, fire is covered by smoke, human life, mirror covered by dust, animal life, embryo covered in the womb, plant life. A degree of lust is increasing. Lust means not only sex life, any intense desire for personal, selfish enjoyment. That's called lust. Therefore, Arjuna, best of the Bharata, in the very beginning, curved this great symbol of sin lust by regulating the senses as slay the destroyer of knowledge and self-realization. So now I have to explain you something which is very interesting, the different platforms. The lowest platform of consciousness in the body. These are all, I will be using it for mind control techniques later, but as they're coming also, I'll be explaining. The lowest platform is bodily platform, very interesting, where senses are there, mind is there, intelligence is there, soul is there. So this shloka, next shloka says, more important the body, the senses, because without the sense, the body is a vegetable. More important the senses, the mind, because mind can control the senses. More important the mind is the intelligence. As I explained yesterday, intelligence controls the mind also. Mind is sankalpa, vikalpa. I like, I dislike. Intelligence controls the mind, determination. And beyond the intelligence is soul proper. Okay. Now, based on this, I developed different platforms of consciousness. The lowest is called a bodily platform, where senses, mind, intelligence, they were switched off. Quite similar to Panchakosha, which we discussed in the 13th chapter. Sensual platform is little higher. The person has overcome lethargy and is active man in this world. No sinful activities, no lethargy. He's fresh, works hard. This is considered highest in society. But they forget, these two platforms even animal can achieve. Animals are on these two platforms. And present human civilization is not only an animal civilization, because civilization means consciousness. Happiness depends on consciousness. We are only in the animal platform of happiness today. Then comes little higher. That is intellectual platform, which is higher than the sensual and bodily platform. In the intellectual platform, the person is free from the harassment of the senses. Sorry, in the mental platform I have taken, free from lethargy and also free from harassment of the mind. Now at this stage, See the knowledge. I've given a book. Person start reading. At this stage, like many of people are students, they want to study. At this stage, you cannot study. You are just sleeping or indulging in vices. You are already gone. In this stage, you overcome your vices and lethargy, but you're working hard. But the problem is you have a lot of material desires. You're envious and jealous of other people. Material desires means somebody else has better than you. You're envious and jealous. Therefore, I put that picture. Then come mental platform. Person actually becomes happy to some extent, materially happy, is free from lethargy and free from harassment of senses. He wants knowledge. He wants money and power. He just wants to sleep. The better than mental platform is intellectual platform where he's able to understand philosophy and separate result of philosophy, separate body and the soul. That's called Hamsa. He can separate body and the soul. What is body? What is soul? What is material? What is spiritual? He can separate. And still higher in the spiritual platform when he engages in service for the Lord's pleasure. So this is, I derived actually from the next shloka. Exactly same as Panchakosha actually when we discussed that in the 13th chapter. Indriyani paraniyahu, indriyeva paramam manaha, manasasu para buddhe, yo buddhe parasasu saha. The working senses are superior to dull matter, mind is higher than the intelligence, intelligence still higher than the mind, and he, the soul, is even higher than the intelligence. This is what it is. The senses are there. Senses are dragged by the mind, which is the ropes. Ropes are dragging the senses, and movement senses is you can see this. Chenmeji are just dominator. The mind is controlling the senses, and mind is controlled by the intelligence. And here is the soul. Such a beautiful model. Just like you want to cure somebody's health. So you have to have model of the body. So similarly, if you want to control the mind, you need to have the model of the body. How the mind, soul, intelligence, senses are fixed together. Very beautiful. Generally, the senses get agitated. The mind is loose. Our rope is loose. Intelligence is confused. And we are lost. So we need a clear direction line. The driver should get clear order to the the passenger should give clear order to the driver. Passenger should give clear, the self should give clear order to the driver where to go. All the problems are solved. So acquiring spiritual knowledge, which is the next chapter, person can be very peaceful. Done. This chapter is finished. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna, Mataji.
Shall we start the questions, Prabhuji?
Yeah.
Okay. Ritvik, you can ask your question.
Guruji,
Yes.
what
Tell me.
every entity has an individual soul and Paramatma. Then how come a ghost enters and controls a body in which God is already residing? How come God and bad be in the same body?
You're talking about haunting of the ghost. अब इतना advanced topic अभी तो body soul बताया. अभी ये लोग को सोने दो ना. If I open them, they will not sleep, Ritvik. I remember when I had go to NITK, one of the colleges I teach, they asked me, ghost is there? I said, yes. Then the girls did not sleep that night. One of the girls said, somebody touched me in the night and whole hostel was awake. So, Ritvik, this question can be taken a little later. I can explain to you, but this will become a huge bomb then. आप तो यहाँ पे nuclear bomb फोड़ देंगे. See, we explained there are three kinds of bodies we have. We have the body, gross body, physical body, what you're seeing now. Then there is subtle body, which is the subtle, that's the mind. And then the spiritual body, the soul. So three bodies are there. Spiritual body, covered by a subtle body, that's the mind intelligence we have. We all have mind, that's a subtle body, also known as Sukshma Sharira, not made of gross matter, but subtle matter. It's a matter, material energy. And then the gross body which you're seeing, just like I'm wearing this kurta, now I'm having undershirt, and then having my body. So that can be spiritual body, then this is subtle body, and then there is gross body. So when you go to the next body, next life when we take, the gross body will leave, but subtle body is with us. Therefore, we carry all the unwanted desires of this life to the next life in the subtle body. What people also call as prarabdha karma. So you carry. Okay, sometimes, if you have committed suicide, like we had a famous case, we don't know whether it's suicide or murder, people are disputing. But suicide means person becomes ghost. He doesn't get a next body because just like somebody gifted me a mobile, take it, and I break the mobile within 2 days. The father is not going to give the person new mobile every day. 1 year, no mobile. Then he has to live without mobile. So similarly, if you break your own body, which you can always do, misuse your freedom and break your body, you're not going to get body for a particular duration. Suppose I'm supposed to live for 70 years and I kill my body at 50 years. So 20 years I have to roam without a gross body in subtle body. That is called ghost. Okay? Then he's talking about haunting. That was thoda next topic. ठीक है ऋत्विक अब तो इतना मुश्किल प्रश्न है. Your question is why does God allow? Sometimes the vehicle is going slow. So any person outside can jump in and take the steering. Ghost is like a person walking on the road without the vehicle. And you are a person walking with the car. And the vehicle is slow and your life is very tamasic. That's called tamasic life. They're sleeping, drooling like that. And they can become victims. Means a person walking on the road can open the door. You cannot do for a fast car. That you can do for a very slow car, almost going at the speed of walking. A person not having a body, because you're not having body, you cannot enjoy anything, is harassed. So he opens the door up and jumps in and holds the steering.
Okay.
Guruji, one more question.
Up
But
to
Krishna-
bomb. Ritvik, your one question is this is a bomb you're throwing. Tell.
When Krishna was leaving to Dwaraka, Arjuna asked him to recite the Gita again, and it was called as Anugita. Then what is the difference
I do
between
not-
Anugita and Bhagavad Gita, Guruji?
Give me the evidence from the Shastra. I never heard. See, people speak so many things. You have to give me evidence from the Shastra Pramana. I never heard about this. Give me the evidence from the Shastra, not from TV serials or social media. You have to show me Mahabharata or Bhagavatam this evidence. Okay? Then I will talk.
I read it in my school Mahabharata book, Guruji.
Nonsense. Give me from the school books are not that all people translate anything. Correct? Get me from the original verses of the Mahabharata. Okay? Then I will talk.
Okay, Guruji.
Okay? I'm ready. I'm open to anything, but give me the evidence. Okay.
Chinmay, you can ask your question.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna.
Prabhuji, can you suggest me some ways to control our mind?
अरे अभी the 27 techniques का पूरा आएगा chapter आएगा. I will be taking presentation. Now I'm taking presentation today and continued on the soul. Tomorrow I'll start. Okay? Tomorrow or day after, as I finish the 18 reasons, we are not the body, I'll start. But anyway, you asked me. See, mind is controlled by the most powerful reason. Mind can be just like body is washed by water, है correct? And how much happy you feel having a daily routine of washing the body. The same way, if you start washing the mind, you will feel completeness in your purification. Snana eve prasadanam is one of the predictions for Kali Yuga. In Kali Yuga, just bathing will be considered purification. That's why it was a joke. Are you ready? Yeah, I taken bath. I'm ready. You're not ready. You have to do some. This mind also you have to wash. That's called by. And how do the mind you wash? By mantra. And what is the best mantra for Kali Yuga? Harinama mantra. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hear this, submit yourself. Chinmay, my humble request, submit yourself to the vibration of the Hare Krishna mantra. How come he went into the waiting room?
I don't know, Prabhuji. How did he go into the waiting room?
I mean, God, take it. Welcome, Chinmay. So submit yourself to the vibration of the holy name. That will be wonderful. Take it.
Okay, Anvita.
Good evening, sir.
Ah.
In 3.19, you said one should not be attached to anything. Like whatever the work we do, we should not be attached to that thing. Is that mean the attachment, or this one should not be selfish about the thing what we are doing?
Now wait. Let us read the exact words. O Janardana, O Keshava, why do you urge me to engage in the ghastly warfare if your intelligence is better than fruitive work? Where you are talking?
3.19.
1.9. Oh, very good. Without being not attached to the work, attached to the fruits of the work. Therefore, without being attached to the, not work, attached to the fruits of the activity, one should act as a matter of duty. Sorry, I'm not sharing it, no? I'll just show you. Therefore, without being attached to the fruits of the activities, one should act as a matter of duty for working without attachment, one attains the supreme. Okay? So when
Yeah,
you are
that's what I asked.
very nice, very nice. Okay, I'm happy.
No,
Reading.
you
So
did.
what is
I think
happening?
you didn't understand what
Yeah.
I said.
See, first thing is working should be as a matter of duty. Just like say you are a mother, okay? You're taking care of the child as a matter of duty. It is higher than just being attached. Just being attached is just like, the Dhritarashtra. See, affection and attachment are two different things. We should have affection, not attachment. Like Vidura was affectionate to Dhritarashtra. Every day, Vidura counseled Dhritarashtra, this will not be good for you and your kingdom. Please instruct, control Duryodhana. That is called affection. But Dhritarashtra was not affectionate to Duryodhana. He was attached. Attachment means you don't see his foolishness, correct? Attachment means blind attachment. That's not good. We should be affectionate. That is one problem with family as always. Just like a child. When the mother becomes too attached to the child, she is not able to scold the child when it is wrong. Anna? So she is not the friend, she is the enemy of the child. Because what she should do, she is not doing. Just like a teacher. If it's attached to a student, when student come late, he'll not say anything. When affectionate, this is not the way to come to the class. You should be in time. That means that's a good teacher. You understand?
Yeah.
Then another point here is coming is duty. We should be always bound by duty. Duty makes you worshipable. Just like, why is it tell me you worship your parents? Because they take care of you without any expectations return. That becomes worshipable. Say any matter, even the the ruler of the country should be working as a matter of duty. When you come to know he has some profit in mind, you lose all respect to him. Agreed?
Yeah.
So duty,
Thank you.
duty
Thank
is the highest. Affection and duty is good. Attachment means blind attachment in family life that you said. Otherwise, this aspect is something higher here. Something Nishkama Karma Yoga is being recommended here, not Sakama. When you're attached to the fruits of activity, this becomes Sakama. And Krishna is lifting Gita now to Nishkama, to do activities just for the Lord's pleasure. That is Nishkama.
Thank you, sir.
Hare Krishna.
Hari Surya.
Hare Krishna, Guruji.
Hare Krishna.
Guruji, firstly, thank you so much. I would like to take this gratitude of mine, and I've been extremely honored to hear the Gita for the first time.
I'm also keeping it simple and short because I've been teaching field for last 20 years. I know more than half an hour is not a capacity philosophy to digest for anybody. So I'm keeping it simple, large audience. I know some of the people on audience feel little more. I said, just give me 18 days, a little more courses there, next level. Yeah.
Right. Guruji, so my first thing is, after hearing to your words, what I realized is Gita is not a book of mythology, but it is a book of science. That I could actually correlate because I've been a psychology student myself. So the way you have defined lust is the same thing what Sigmund Freud has said about sex. It's about purity, about something that you're attached to is what it is there. Right. So my first question would be: is this? You have said to have something called as a karma, karma yoga or karma bhog. You have defined a simple phrase called as simple activities. How do you identify what is simple and what is not simple? Because for me, whatever simple could be is not the simple to the other person. So how do you define what is
unless you have a goal, nothing is right, nothing is wrong. So therefore, you have to keep hearing to develop a goal. So goal will come. Therefore, there are three things we define in a simple class. I call it IQ, EQ, SQ. IQ means skills. That's one level. Then we say better, that is values, because without values, life is meaningless.
What?
But then is SQ, the goal. So
Huh?
goal to develop, you will take time. You need here, goal, you need philosophy. Once the goal is developed, then anything which goes against the goal becomes sinful, absolutely for everybody. So as you hear Gita now, it will help you develop a goal. And a simple, I can right away tell you the goal is to re-enter into the Lord's loving service. Now for that, certain things are absolutely simple for everybody.
Understood, Guruji. One last question is, uh, you have also stated that yajna is not the activity that has to be done in the Kali Yuga, right? So, if I have to go it in the other way, even in marriages or in thread ceremonies, yajnas are performed. Then I could not actually correlate to the activities to what it is said and what it is actually being done. So, I mean, how do you actually decipher this?
See, that's not the primary process. It's not that we don't do Archana today. Kritya Adhyaya Vishnu, Tretayam Yutomake, Dwapare Parichaya, Kaloda Hari Kirtana. There's a statement of the Shastra. In Satyuga is the meditation practice. Just like today people are practicing meditation. That's not for today, that's for Satyuga. In Treta Yuga is Yagnas. In Dwapar Yuga is Archana. In Kali Yuga is Hari Kirtana. That's the process. Just like you go to medical shop. So many, hey, give me that bottle, that green bottle. Where's the prescription? So similarly, Vedas are the body of so many bottles are there in the Vedas. You can do this, you can do this. So you need a doctor to tell which bottle to pick up. Correct? Don't you feel in any field of knowledge you need a doctor? Person to study the situation. So Veda is a science. In the science, there are various applications. Which application I will use now, you require an expert. So the Shastra itself gives a guidance. In Satyuga, the application of meditation was recommended. In Treta Yuga, that was out. That was not possible to simply meditate. The meditation, not the empty meditation. The people are practicing everything wrong. Wrong time, wrong way also. Meditation is on the Lord, not on light, candle, point, all nonsense. Then yagnas are done for the pleasure of the Lord. That also they don't do. Archana is worshipping the Lord. That is also not done. Nama Sankirtana, attentively hearing the name of the Lord, which is the easiest thing, and with the kind of disturbance and scarcity, which is the only thing practically possible. On the foundation of Nama, you can do other things to some extent. We have Radha Krishna temple, I'm doing worship, which is for actually Dwapar Yuga. Foundation in Nama. Without Kirtan, we don't do Arati. So similarly with Harinama, we also do for the two things you mentioned in ISKCON or any spiritual institution, Vivaha Yagna and Diksha Yagna we do. But that is based on the Harinama. The foundation has to be Harinama in Kali Yuga. You can have small yagnas, but that is not the primary process, as you rightly say.
Okay. Thank you, Guruji. Hare Krishna.
Okay, there's so much there to learn. Hare Krishna.
PK Mathi, please ask your question.
Sir, namaskara, sir. Good evening. I got one question which I have been discussing with so many other people, and no, I am somehow not convinced. I thought yesterday I heard your speech, and I think you are the person who can explain this very nicely. We have our own body, and inside the body is, you call it soul, or some people call it spirit, or whatever it is. So when a person dies, yesterday you said that it goes, I mean, the soul gets separated. So where does the soul go? And how do you know that the soul has gone to the supreme soul, or whatever it is you said?
Whatever नहीं है, ये whatever नहीं होता, ये तो बहुत clear है. ये देखो साइंस में होता है whatever, maybe, might be. वेदास में नहीं है whatever. पक्का है.
हाँ, you tell me, sir. You tell me.
Thank you. So see, what happens is that the consciousness, first, that's what we are studying. The consciousness cannot arise from matter. That's what we are studying now. That is true. You should spend time. See, Gita is like theta, sine theta, tan theta, correct? First, you look to be intellectually strong person. Spend your time. Be convinced of the first part of Bhagavad Gita, second chapter, that I am not the body. Then rest is, Bhagavad Gita is science of this particle called soul, the dynamics of the soul. So Bhagavad Gita you define now as science of the soul. Just like in periodic table, you have so many 120, 130, I don't know how many today, elements are there, correct?
Yes,
but
sir.
but Krishna defines a new spiriton, proton, neutron. Sometimes technically we call it spiriton, spiritual particle or spirit soul. Okay. Now, what are the properties of this? What is the mass of this? What is the spin of this? That is the whole Bhagavad Gita, dynamics of the soul. So exciting it is. Okay. So I will take some time now, explain you more reasons that we are not the body. It will become clear gradually. You want to study more the dynamics of pura Gita hai uske liye, the dynamics of the soul. Full Bhagavad Gita is nothing. See, I tell you this: if you can prove that there is no soul, no, we can all the Vedic books become
No,
Vedic.
no, sir. I don't say that.
All the no. I'm just saying it is so exciting that I just feel sometimes sad for my scientist friend who have not come to the soul. वो mind में भी नहीं पहुंचे अभी. They have conferences. They say maybe we are not brain, we are the mind. The next conference they withdraw. उतना भी sure नहीं हो रहा है. और हम तो उसके बहुत आगे चले गए. Mind के आगे intelligence, intelligence के आगे soul. Why? Because of grace of Lord Krishna. Hearing to him, we are see. If you compare to big scientists, हमारा IQ कुछ भी नहीं है. ये तो यार
Absolutely, absolutely.
हम उनका कॉन्फ्रेंस में बैठेंगे ना 2 मिनट में उठ के आ जाएंगे. हमको कुछ समझ नहीं आएगा. They are very genius. But our one good fortune is there. You have taken shelter of the Supreme Lord. For knowledge, Buddha bhi hai. We are all dull people. But hearing from him, we are actually becoming very intelligent. Okay. So we will go, sir. Your topic, as I understood, usko thoda sa keep in bay because I am explaining more and more about soul. I'll take parallelly apart from the class because I know this foundation has to be built. That I am not body and soul. And once that is built, I tell you, your faith will be so strong. Anna? So strong. You will love to read Bhagavad Gita because once you, even this much you try to analyze thing that I am not body and soul, 1 crore questions will be ready with you. What I was doing before the body, what will happen to me after the body, why I'm feeling I'm not the body, I'm soul. आपको तो प्रश्न के पर प्रश्न आते जाएंगे, है ना?
Absolutely, absolutely.
Excite, and you will read whole Gita 10 times. So to search for the answer.
No, I got Bhagavad Gita with me, but I started reading. I couldn't just understand anything. So yesterday,
thank you. Now you see. Don't feel bad. We need a teacher. अभी teacher मिला ना अभी excitement आएगा. ठीक है? Teacher, the advantage of teacher is he will be like a catalyst, and he will create your interest. The same book you have, you will start reading because of his taste. You got it? A real teacher doesn't teach you anything. Real teacher gives you taste for that subject, and then the excitement builds up.
Thank you so much.
Prabhuji, it is 7:55. Do you want to go back to the presentation, or you want to take some questions?
Thank you, Mataji. That's the role of a moderator to keep us in time schedule.
उसमें है.
And he was very happy.
Chalo, now where we have reached in other sections I have finished actually. Now here we are. Yeah.